Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when the game is not loading on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to rename OpenXR folder. Now for this you can go to the game installation folder. So make a right click on the game, select manage, click on browse local files and then open the engine folder. Now open the binaries folder, open third party folder. Over here you can see OpenXR folder. If you want to create a backup, you can just copy it and create a backup, and then you can rename this folder. And once you rename it, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to disconnect VR set. So if you have VR set connected to the computer, disconnect it, unplug it, and then launch the game. Turn off Xbox game bar. Now this has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. So you can go to gaming and you can go to game bar and you can turn off the game bar. You can turn it off and then check. If it is already off, you can turn it on and then check. So try to turn on and turn off and then check. Next step is to delete the mods folder. So if you're using any kind of mods, you can disable it or you can delete mods and then check. Now make a right click on the game, manage, browse local files and open the LiesofP content folder, Paks folder. If you find any mod folder in the game installation folder, anywhere, if you find the mods folder, delete the mods folder. If you want to create a backup, you can create a backup and then you can delete it and then check. Next step is to try DX11 or DX12 in the launch option. So you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, in the launch option type in -DX11. Now you can close this, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, again go to properties. This time you can type in -D3D11. Now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. You can even try -DX12, launch the game and then check. Still not working. In that case you can empty this, remove this and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to run the game from the game installation folder. Now for this you can make a right click on the game, select manage, click on browse local files. This will take you to the game installation folder. Open the LiesofP folder, binaries folder, Win64 folder. Make a right click on the game exe file, select properties and then go to this tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator and then hit apply, click on OK. Make a double click, launch the game from here and then check. If that does not work, go to properties once again and this time put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working. In that case you can select Windows 7 over here, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working. Put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK and then launch the game. Still not working. In that case, so when you put a check on all these boxes, still not working, in that case you can uncheck these boxes, hit apply, click on OK and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to remove all mods which we have already did. So you can delete the mods and then check. The next step is to delete the config folder. Now when you delete the config folder, all the saved settings will be lost. So to delete the config folder, you can make a right click on the game, select manage, click on browse local files and then over here open LiesofP folder, open the saved folder, open the, here you can see the config folder. You can, if you want to create a backup, you can copy it, maybe paste to the desktop. Once you have a backup created, now you can delete this folder. Make a right click and then delete it. And once this is deleted, now you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, go back and this time you can rename or delete the saved folder. Now when you rename or delete the saved folder, all the game progress will be lost. You have to start everything from scratch. So before you rename it, you can just create a backup. So make a right click on the saved folder and then copy this folder and maybe paste it to the desktop. Once you have a backup created, now you can make a right click and then you can rename this folder as .old. Now once you rename it, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows Security, then open Windows Settings, go to Privacy and Security, and then click on Windows Security, and then click on Virus and Threat Protection. Scroll down at the bottom, you will see Manage Ransomware Protection. Click on it. Click on Allow an app through control folder access. So click on allow an app through control folder access, click on yes to allow, and then click on add an allowed app, click on browse all apps, and then go to the game installation folder. So if the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86. Now open the Steam folder. Now open the Steam apps folder. And then open the common folder. Open the game folder. Select the game exe file, click on open. Again click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, and then open LiesofP, binaries, Win64. Select this exe file and then click on open. Once the game is added over here, now type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. Go to system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Click on change settings at the top. Click on allow another app. Click on browse, and then again go to the game installation folder. And then open program files x86, open the Steam folder, open the Steam apps folder, open the common folder, open the game folder, select this exe file, click on open, click on add. In my case it is already added. Again click on allow another app, click on browse, and then open this folder, binaries, Win64. Select this exe file and then click on open and then click on add. Once the game is added over here, now you can launch the game and then check. Now it's still not working. The next step is to disable Steam overlay. Now for this you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, and then go to general tab and turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. Also, if you have any other overlay application running, like if you have Discord running, go to Discord settings, turn off overlay. If you have Nvidia app running, you can go to Nvidia app settings and turn off overlay. Or you can simply close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Do not overclock. If you have overclocked your computer, set it to default and then close all the overclocking application, like if you have MSI Afterburner or if you have Revert Tuner or any kind of overclocking application running, you can close it. Next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics card driver. So if you have Nvidia card, go to Nvidia website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for Nvidia. So to perform a clean installation, go to Nvidia website and then select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10 and then click on find. And once you click on find, you will see this page. Now here you will find the latest GeForce Game Ready driver. Now click on view, and then once you click on view, you will see the download option. Click on download and let the download complete. Now once the download is complete, run the exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue, and then select custom option over here. By default Express would be selected. Select custom and then click on next, and then you will see this screen. Now put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next and let the installation complete. Once the installation is complete, restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to try latest Nvidia Hotfix driver. Now this has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. So you can search for this Nvidia Hotfix driver. I think this is the one, GeForce Hotfix. So in the search box in Google search, you can just type in GeForce Hotfix display driver, and then you can go to Nvidia website, and here the version is 576.66. Scroll down and over here you can click on download the GeForce Hotfix driver, and once the download is complete, you can run this exe file, and then when you select the custom option and when you go for installation, put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation, and then you have to restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. So type in graphics settings over here and go to graphics settings, click on add desktop app, and then go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. So open the Steam folder, Steam apps, common, and then open LiesofP, again LiesofP, binaries, Win64, select this exe file, click on add, and once the game is added over here, click on the game. Over here select high performance and you will see your graphic card over here, and then launch the game. Next step is to roll back graphics driver to 576.36 or maybe previous driver. So it's not only 576.36. You can just install the previous version. So over here you have to select your graphic card over here. Again select your graphic card. Now once you select your graphic card, make sure that you select the right operating system and then click on find. Now scroll down and click on view more versions. So the latest one right now is 576.52. So maybe you can try 576.40 or maybe 576.28, but for few users installing this 566.36, sorry, game ready driver, 566.36 game ready driver, click on view and then you can install it. Again, when you install it, go for clean installation and then restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card, which we have already done. Now verify the game files. To verify the game files, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. Once the verification is 100% complete, launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to install Visual C++ file. This is important. So copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. On this website you will see Visual Studio files. You have to download this x86 and x64 version, so download both the file. Now click run this file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install, click on yes to allow. Download this x64 file as well and run this exe file. Now again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install, click on yes to allow and let the installation complete. Make sure both the installation are complete. Once it is complete, you have to restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 GB.
So 116 into 1024. 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case, initial size is 24576, 24576, and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case, that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152, 49152, 4915152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, OK, apply, OK, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this.
Now the next step is to unplug all the external devices from the computer. So if you have HOTAs, wheel, pedals, or any kind of USB adapter connected to the computer, disconnect it. Disconnect additional. Sometimes we have extra controller connected, disconnect it. Disconnect multiple monitor. Try launching the game on single monitor. If you have any kind of third-party services or application running, close everything. And if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. The last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, you can just uninstall the game, make a right click, manage uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to different drive like D drive or E drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, then try to install the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to run this game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.